Nestled deep within the heart of the ancient elder-grove forest stood a tree that defied all natural laws. This tree, known to the villagers as the shadowless tree, towered over the forest canopy with branches that seemed to stretch into the heavens. Yet, despite its grandeur and the sunlight filtering through the forest, it cast no shadow. The villagers of Eldergrove were deeply superstitious and believed the shadowless tree was cursed. Tales of its origin were passed down through generations. Some said it was planted by the gods. Others whispered it was the prison of an ancient sorcerer. The tree's lack of a shadow, however, was a mystery that left even the most learned baffled. No one dared approach it, fearing they would be cursed or worse. One day, a traveler named Alara arrived in Eldergrove. She was a scholar of the arcane, a seeker of knowledge about the world's mysteries. Hearing of the shadowless tree, she was determined to uncover its secrets. Her arrival was met with a mix of curiosity and apprehension by the villagers. The innkeeper, a wise old man named Alaric, was the first to speak to her. "You've come for the tree, haven't you?" Alaric asked, his eyes sharp with interest. Alara nodded. "I have. Can you tell me about it?" Alaric sighed, settling into a chair opposite her. "The shadowless tree has stood in Eldergrove for as long as anyone can remember. It casts no shadow, no matter the time of day. Those who venture too close often return, changed." "How do they change?" Alara's curiosity was piqued. "Some lose their memories. Others return with wild tales of strange visions. A few never return at all," Alaric explained. Undeterred, Alara decided to visit the tree the next morning. She spent the night preparing, gathering her tools and consulting her notes. As the first light of dawn broke, she set out towards the heart of the forest. The path through Eldergrove was overgrown and twisted, but Alara navigated it with the confidence of an experienced traveler. The Alara approached cautiously, her eyes scanning every detail. She circled the tree, noting its unusual characteristics. Then, she saw something at its base. A small, intricately carved wooden box. Kneeling, she examined the box, which was covered in ancient runes. Inside, she found a vial of shimmering liquid, a piece of parchment with strange symbols, and a small wooden figure of a tree, identical to the shadowless tree. As she studied the items, a sudden gust of wind swept through the clearing, and the air shimmered with an ethereal glow. Alara felt a surge of energy, and when she looked up, she saw a figure standing beneath the tree, a tall, luminous being with eyes like stars. "Who are you?" Alara called out, her voice steady despite her racing heart. The figure did not answer. Instead, it raised a hand, and the objects on the ground began to glow. The vial of liquid shimmered, the runes on the parchment seemed to move, and the wooden figure vibrated with energy. Alara felt an overwhelming urge to touch the wooden figure. As her fingers closed around it, the world around her changed. Alara found herself in a place that seemed to exist beyond the confines of reality. The landscape was a surreal blend of colors and shapes that defied description. In the distance, she saw a great tree, its branches reaching out to touch the sky. As she approached the tree, she realized it was the shadowless tree, but it was different here. It glowed with an inner light, and its leaves whispered secrets. Beneath the tree stood the figure she had seen before, now clearer and more defined. "Welcome, Alara," the figure said, its voice a melodic blend of tones. "You have come seeking the truth." Alara nodded. "I have." "What is this place?" "This is the realm of the tree's essence," the figure explained. "The shadowless tree in your world is but a reflection of the true tree that stands here. Its shadowless nature is a manifestation You can help them see the truth, to understand that the tree is not to be feared, but revered. Alara felt a deep sense of purpose take root within her. She knew what she had to do. When Alara opened her eyes, she was back in the clearing. The objects from the box still glowed faintly, but the figure was gone. She carefully placed the items back in the box and made her way back to the village, feeling a renewed sense of connection to the world around her. Upon her return to Eldergrove, the villagers gathered around, their faces filled with curiosity and fear. Alara stood before them, her eyes shining with determination. "I have seen the truth of the shadowless tree," she began. "It is not a curse, but a blessing, a symbol of balance and harmony. We have nothing to fear from it." The villagers listened, their fear slowly giving way to curiosity. Alara spoke of her encounter with the guardian, of the realm beyond their own, and of the true nature of the tree's power. She explained how the tree served as a reminder of the delicate balance between light and darkness. As she spoke, the villagers' fear began to dissipate, replaced by a sense of wonder and reverence. They asked questions, eager to learn more, and Alara answered them with patience and wisdom. In the days that followed, the villagers of Eldergrove began to see the shadowless tree in a new light. They approached it with respect, no longer fearing its shadowless nature. They learned to appreciate its role in maintaining the balance of the world. With Alara's guidance, the villagers decided to honor the shadowless tree with a ritual of balance. They gathered around the tree, bringing offerings of light and darkness, candles and stones, flowers and feathers. Alara led them in a ceremony, invoking the energies of both realms to harmonize with the tree's essence. As they performed the ritual, the air around the tree began to shimmer with a soft, golden light. The villagers felt a profound sense of peace and unity. The shadowless tree was not devoid of a shadow. It held within it the potential for both light and darkness, perfectly balanced. Years passed, and Alara's teachings spread beyond Eldergrove. The story of the shadowless tree and its message of balance and harmony resonated with people far and wide. Scholars, mystics, and travelers came to Eldergrove to witness the tree and participate in the ritual of balance. The village flourished, its people living in harmony with the forest and the tree that had once filled them with fear. Alara became a revered figure, her wisdom and courage inspiring generations to come. The shadowless tree stood as a beacon of hope and understanding, a reminder that even the most mysterious and seemingly unnatural phenomena could hold the key to profound truths. Its legacy lived on, a testament to the power of knowledge, balance, and the unending quest for understanding. And so, the shadowless tree continued to stand, casting no shadow, yet illuminating the world with its timeless wisdom.